going to be making some spicy rice. We're also going to be, I have some pork here, and then we have some salad, the potato and egg salad. What else? Some glazed carrots. I think I forgot my carrots inside the house, but it's okay. But for now, let's start boiling the potatoes and everything else. Ooh, I'm so happy. Let me try and switch. How? Oh, like this. And then we put it like that. I hope YouTube makes it, it actually does better. So I wanted us to make something similar to what we did this week, and that sauce was really nice for me. So that's what I want us to make. First things first, let's start working on our potatoes before we work on anything else. I've already peeled, and if you were in the class, you should know, you should have done this before the class. And we have our potatoes with water. I'm going to boil them in here. Today, Trubita Inonzi, follow the lead. There we go. So while this our potatoes, did I connect the stove? Oh my goodness. I need this phone, I need this stove. What to do? Let me do it like this. I'm alone and I need to read your comments. If you have, hi Hazel, hi my love, how are you? Yeah. Can you see my mini stove? Can you guys see the mini stove? I'm not sure. I don't think you guys can. I'm literally setting up everything by myself. Yeah, let me push it. Let me see. Because I'm setting up and then I'm putting there. Let's see. And then once I'm done, I will make sure you guys see this part handy so that you'll be able to cook along with me. Because now what you can see, I want you guys to first see me and see hi my lovies, and then we get back to serious business. Yeah, now it's working. Who else has this similar stove, guys? I think it's one. Which one are we using? And then what do? You put on the timer and then you put on high. I think that's how the stove works. So since we are done with that part, let's also start working on our eggs. I'm using 2 eggs. If you don't have an oven, it's still fine, my love. We'll work around that. And I'm going to boil 2 eggs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Ask any questions. I'm seeing them here. I'm seeing them from on this other phone. Let me get water. Wow. But it's only you. So since now we want to boil our eggs. Nasitati, it's going to be do as I do. Do as I do, I do. Cover. And then set aside. 2 plates now. Hi. So since I think now we are done with our, I'll reply you guys. I'll reply you in a bit. Let me see. I'll definitely reply you, my loves. But for now, so it's 240 plus with plus. Oh, okay. Now that we are done, I know some of us have already done this, but if you haven't, start chopping. Have your red bell peppers like this ones, and you chop them into pieces like this. I think 1 or 1.5 is more than enough for the red bell peppers. You should also have chopped these ones. It's a mixture of the red, green, and the yellow red peppers. And these ones we're going to be using for you already know, the rice. Set them aside. Get some tomatoes. Here we have. Get your onions. Get your tomato paste. Get your cooking oil. Get your meat, because we're about to marinate our meats now. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes while we are working on this item. Because I want everyone to be able to see. If you have any questions, please do let me know. Let me try and shift. You guys have seen me, so now we're going to slightly shift it so that we cook together. So far, do you guys have any questions? I'm still waiting for any questions. I don't see anything. I don't see any questions. Okay. Yeah, you guys have to comment here. Don't comment in the group so that I know questions. If I exit here, I won't be able to answer your questions, auntie. Do we have anything? Have you started boiling your eggs and your potatoes before we start working on our rice? Let's start working on our rice and our meat. So like I said, chop your bell peppers and then you dice your other bell peppers, the red bell peppers. So for this one, it will be available for those who are not a... How many minutes do I boil your potatoes? It depends. Up until they are soft and fork tender. And we don't want them too soft. You just want them fork tender because we're going to bake them. And if you don't have an oven, it's still fine. Don't stress yourself. You just do the same method. Hi Petronella. Hi my love. For now, let's put our potatoes here on the stove and our egg. We're just boiling this part, auntie. Yes, let's just boil them. What else? Okay, for now, I want you guys to be able to see, and then you can start working on your vegetables and everything else. Are we together? Let's see if you guys are able to see it. Because I'm also looking here so that I see. But can you guys see what we are working with? Yeah, I've adjusted it a bit. Yes, this is where I want you guys to see. Because I'm also looking here and I'm seeing this. What I want you guys to do is do all these things first. Let's start working. We want to marinate our pork, but I feel like these pieces are big. What do you guys think? One is enough for me. I can literally eat this by myself, but I feel like it's too big. I feel like it's really big. So what we want to do is we want to... we're also there on YouTube. Ooh, clock it. I'm seeing others there on YouTube. Okay, my loves. There we go. Let's start doing... We have some tomato paste here. If you don't have tomato paste, what I wanted to show you, get an option of grating these and grate your tomatoes if you don't have tomato paste. We don't have time to be making tomato paste from scratch. So we use what we have. Exactly. Now there we go. There we go. Let's boil water for the rice now. Let's start boiling that one for the rice. Let me show you my pot in your bed. Ooh. Can you guys see? Yes, there is my pot. I think I should position each and every one. Hi, how are you there on YouTube? Hi, my loves. And now we have our pot. This is the one I'm going to be using to cook our rice. And yes, my loves, it is slightly heavy, but come on, it's worth it. So what I want to do now is to boil water for our rice. Let's place water for the rice. Let's do it. We should be serving by 6. So the faster, the better. Exactly. What's happening with my phone here? Oh, you guys can see. Okay, let me shift it a bit. I'll try and position where everyone can see everything. Okay. Let's place our water for the rice. We're going to boil it down just as it is. And yes, my loves, on today's class we're using parboiled rice. We are using parboiled rice. Are we together? Yes, and you remember that small stove that we usually use for our classes? That's the one I'm using to boil our rice. So let's put that and wait for it to boil. As for our meat, there we go. This is our meat. I'm sure you guys can see. I'm reading everyone's comments, but I'm trying to cook and read your comments at the same time. Use your beef. Junior, hi. Use beef. How fast are your stoves, mothers? If you're not taking pork, just use your beef. It's still fine. And then I have some, you remember this one that we used for the tandoori? We're using a similar recipe. This is the spice we used. It's slightly chili, as you guys can see. It has some chili flakes. Are we together? Yes. So sprinkle a little bit of that. But the fragrance from this one, divine. You are definitely going to love it. I still haven't introduced it, but you know, sometime this month we should be able to. We should have it. And then, what's the next one that we're going to be using? What's this? Cajun spice, obviously. So I forgot to tell you guys, we're supposed to do this last night so that the spices actually get infused into our meat. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened yesterday. What happened? It's either I forgot or something. Yeah. And then next up, we are using our garlic salt. The moment you open it, you should have like a smell of garlic in there. I also have some all-purpose spice. Yes. It's about to finish. Jesus. But it's okay. So we're cooking together. I believe that we're all cooking along with each other. I want to see your plates. If you're on my class, I want to see those plates, my loves. And then some coriander. This is another good hack, especially if you want your food. If you don't, just use any spice that you have, guys. Use any spice that you have. You don't necessarily need to have all of these spices. Just use whatever you have. A little bit of the Worcestershire sauce. I think mine is also running out. But anyway, we move. What to do? If you don't have the Worcestershire sauce, use some soy sauce. And I have some soy sauce here. So if you don't have some Worcestershire sauce, just a little bit of the soy sauce is more than enough. You don't want to overshadow your food with what? With the soy sauce. And then you wrap. Now, when you do this, we call this uvuka in the Up until all of the meat here have the spices. Are we together? You should see your spices, but it should not be too much because we just want a little bit of the flavor there. It's not our main spice. Aren't you guys? There we go. I'm seeing a lot of people there on YouTube. Hi. What was the second spice? We used some Cajun spice, all-purpose spice, not black pepper, we haven't put it yet, garlic salt, and that masala it's a very spicy spice. It's very chili, if I may say. And what do we do? There we go. So this is what it looks like. Can you guys see? I believe we can all see. Let me see if we have any questions. That's all I'm getting from Facebook. All you guys want to know is, can we substitute pork with beef? You guys, it's almost 23 past. By 6:15, we should have served our food. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Let me wash my hands. Are our potatoes coming along and our eggs? Is it boiling or what? How are they coming along? My eggs are about to boil. So depending on how you want your eggs, but I think here when you're making a salad, you want them, what you call that? We want them hard-boiled eggs, right? We don't want them too soft. So another thing we're going to be working on is we're going to blend the bell peppers. And yes, we're going to blend them. Do you have water? I need to add water first so that you guys see. So here, I think my blender shows how many liters I'm going to be using. Depending on the number of and the amount of pork that I have, it will depend. Here I have almost a kg, but it should be somewhere here, just below 750. So how many can you? I think around 600 mils of water. And I'm running out of adapters. What to do now? And let me see if you guys on YouTube can see. Yeah, I think this is the perfect position. And then we add our what? Bell peppers. So now this will ensure we have a nice soup, especially for my loves, those people who like a lot of soup, and this will actually be a good addition. I actually almost forgot, we need to add our tomato paste. So roughly we are looking at about 1 tablespoon and 1 tablespoon of the tomato paste. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this particular, because I know some of us really do like our soups there. Auntie guys, you cover, and then we are going to blend. I need another adapter. Let me get a second adapter. We want to blend this and then have our meat ready. So if you have a blender, just in case you're there, what you're doing now, spicing your meat, and also what are we doing? Blending. Get your blender, get water, get your bell peppers, chop them up. Let's go guys, let's go. We're also going to be using some of the paprika. I had to get a pan, you guys. Jesus. We did not even connect the stove, guys. How? Wait, give me a second. How many plates of stove do you have? I totally forgot. Yeah. And the second one. How long is it? I hope our water for rice is boiling now, guys. This is a connector. No, give me. I'll connect that one there, and then this one will work 2 places. Oh my goodness. Our eggs should be boiling. Our potatoes are supposed to be boiling. I wanted to send in the groups what I cooked today prior to this class. But I don't know, I think maybe I got occupied or something like that. I'll show you what I prepared after we've done this class. Let's just finish up. Actually, we're doing the same thing together. Yes, so if we are both doing the same thing, then we are safe. Can you press the red button so that the stove starts working? Yeah, big blender, you know, shit up. I don't know. Why couldn't I be able to stick? What other options do you have if your blender is not working? What happened, Hazel? Because you need to grate these bell peppers then. Grate them. Apana plan. I'm trying to get my blender. Until our potatoes are already, can you go and get me a knife? That one with the yellow handle and the chopping board. Now we blend. Also, when we're cooking our rice, depending on what the package says, so some say 2 cups equals 4 cups of water. Some actually say 2 cups equals 3 cups. Just work with whatever you have. Like I said, we are using parboiled rice, and no, today's class we are not washing it. I need it like this. Auntie, my loves. Exactly. There we go. Now we have our sauce there. That's what we want to first and foremost set aside. So we are going to prepare our pork into this. Oh my goodness, this is a beautiful pan, my loves, aren't it? It is. This is the pan we're going to be using so that all the pieces fit in there. I don't know about After Effects, but hopefully it works. What time is it now? We need to catch up with the time. We do need to catch up with the time. I'm currently removing our eggs. Our eggs have boiled. Let me show you. Let me put them here so that you guys will be able to see. There we go. Our eggs are ready. We're going to remove them and remove the excess hot water. As far as our rice is concerned, it's almost ready. So let's work on our rice. I think our rice is almost ready, guys. The water has boiled, so let's start working on the rice. How many teaspoons of salt? Do we have salt? Salt. Liana, it's fine. Our water has boiled for rice. I need to bring everything here so that you guys will be able to see. I can't keep shifting you. Let me show you how the water is boiled. Our water has boiled. Are we together there? We're going to add salt, and then we're also going to add the rice and a little bit of the cooking oil. So how much cooking oil am I talking about? Just a little bit. A drop. We don't want too much because we're also going to be adding butter in there. And then a little bit of salt, 1 teaspoon. I put teaspoon. I think half a teaspoon to 1 teaspoon. So for example, let's say you have 1 cup, you add half a teaspoon, and then we add our rice. We need to mix this. Then a cooking spoon. Mix, you cover it. You let it cook on low. You let it cook on low. That's the only way we'll be able to cook properly, because if you couldn't cook it on high, it will burn. And now again, I already know the rice that I'm working with, so I know it's easy for me to cook it evenly. So if you know you don't know how to cook rice, and you add water a little at a time, my love, a little at a time. Let's wait. And then once I'm done here, I'm going to put it there on the stove. My eggs are ready, but my potatoes not yet. So we're just waiting for the potatoes to be ready. And then we can start cooling them off and put them in the oven. What time is it? By 5:45, we should have started on the salad. Can I have a cooking spoon? I don't have it close by. Let me see people on YouTube there. Camera is too close. Yes, put your phone a bit further. Okay. How guys, sorry, I couldn't see. My network is bad. Now I have, can you guys see now? Go YouTube book. Hi, Tendai. This one. It's fine. And then we stir. And so can you see that the water is slightly above the rice? Especially if you're using jasmine rice, use this method if you don't want it to be, and then we cover and we let it cook. I'll show you guys, say for example, if it's about to be ready, I'll show you. Which position. So now I've put my rice on the stove. Let's work on our meats. I know our meats are always the problem, so today we're going to be working on it. But check on can you guys check how is it now? On YouTube.
Kani camera is too close.
Shift see. Ooh. So this is the pan we're using, and what you need to do is add oil. And you guys, most of you guys know that pork has a lot of cooking oil, so be mindful of how much cooking oil you're going to be adding in there. And sorry, in the blender we add bell peppers, we add tomato paste. That's it. I'm trying to shift it so that you guys can see because I didn't get past it. What are you saying? Any complaints so far? YouTube guys, can you see me? Yeah, I think I've positioned well. Then we want it well browned. We need it well browned. Let me see if I can keep the other pieces. I need my tongue because this is the one I'm going to be using. We want to brown each side, and so we want this side brown and the other side brown, and then we're going to let it simmer. Are we together? Almost, but not yet. Give me one and two lights. Ring light. It's actually getting dark, but you guys, I told you, we need to do this in the afternoon. There is a ring light, just quick. Hey. Let me get a ring light so that you guys are able to see. Nah, not yet. When it has reached the desired color, there you go. Here I'm holding the phone for people on YouTube. So remember, our potatoes are boiling, our rice is cooking there. We are not mixing or doing anything, just leave it like that, don't touch it. Ita zawada. Vivian, ita zawada, whether frying, air fryer, whatever you want, my love, whatever you want. It will still work. Manje singayifaka khona ngapho iyabamba ilight la khona. Kumbe sesizayifaka ngala idlule ngala. Yeah, but I think the light is light rukushika. Can you guys see? Can you just shift it a little bit close to us? My potatoes are boiling. It's not shifting. I think our meat is ready now. Yes. This is what I want. Golden brown. Hi, Vivian. No, not this one yet. YouTube. Yes, I've already cut the potatoes and boiled them. I diced them up into squares. Are you cooking pasta?
Yeah.
So after this, we are going to add our blended bell peppers. So what we need to do now is to add do as I do. Can you see how we are now getting, like already we're having a beautiful color coming out. Remember what we did here was just to brown the meat. We did not fully cook it, my loves. We did not fully cook it. When it comes to meat here, the only thing that we might add, if you are someone who likes spices, the only thing that I'm going to be adding now is maybe a little bit of the all-purpose spice, because this one, it has that flavor, man. It's nice. It's too nice. So depending on whatever spice you want, whatever flavor you might want to achieve, it's literally up to you. Add a little bit of the masala. So this one is very good, especially for my students, those ones who like soup steady. This one is perfect for you guys. Can you see what's going on here? Let me see. And that's one in the comment. Sprinkle salt. Sprinkle a little bit of salt. I'm sure, I think this part you guys have seen and how we've done it. We're going to let this meat cook.
Beautiful Sunday meal. Save a plate for me.
Oh wow. Don't worry, my love. I'll save a plate for you. You let it simmer. Don't touch, don't do anything. Let it simmer. For after 6, around 20 past 8. Because we want it soft and juicy and soupy. So I'm just going to shift it on the side so that we can start working on something else. For example, our rice is almost ready. Our potatoes, I believe, they are almost ready. So let's just try and clear up our working area.
Comment. And so what will happen if I cover with the lid?
What?
What will happen?
Nothing will happen. It's still fine. You can cover it. It's up to you. Just do what works best for you, my love.
Is our rice cooking or it's on standby? Is our rice cooking or it's on
Our
standby?
rice is cooking. It should be boiling. Now I want to chop these vegetables. Makosa. Oh, and then salad. I'll just take that for me. Let it just simmer. Let it simmer. Let's start working on the other things. So since we're making a salsa, it was supposed to be a tomato and cucumber salsa. So we don't have the cucumber. Like I said, we use what we have. If you have the cucumber, please go and get it. If you don't have, it's still fine, my love. Just work with whatever you have in your house. I have some parsley here. You are going to finely into tiny, tiny pieces. There we go. You get your shallots if you have them. If you don't have, it's still fine. Sorry, let me show you guys. Remember, our rice is cooking on low. It's cooking on low. Reduce your stove, reduce whatever heat you have put there. Auntie, my love. So now we have our shallots and our parsley set on the side. Now let's work on our tomatoes. Our rice is almost ready. Let me check the potatoes. Our potatoes are definitely ready. You need to dice them into tiny pieces, my love, aren't you? There we go. Are we together? Are we still together or we are done? Don't touch your meat, don't do anything to it. And then,
Apart from salt and cooking oil, did we put anything else in the rice?
no, nothing. Salt, cooking oil, and water. That's it. There we go. You get your sweet chili. Trust me, you guys are definitely going to love this one. It's simple, but you know what? It's really good. A pinch of salt here and there. A little bit of black pepper. Come on, who doesn't love black pepper? And if you have this salad spice, please add it. This is the correct way you add it, huh? So that it has a little bit of that infusion of herbs and everything in between. That spoon, what do you put? I just want to double check our rice. I think it's almost ready. Can you guys see? Okay, it's fine. I think you can hold it. What is this? It's a pepper.
What's the name?
What's the name of the
What's
one?
the name of the TGE salad spice?
It's just called salad, Rosella salad spice. You should have something like this. This one you can eat it even when you're doing your fries. I've taught you guys this one. I don't even know why we're doing this. But since you guys want black class, let's go. This one, it tastes. Let me taste. How does it taste? Sweet. So sweet. We set that aside. I'll make it still boiling there. Let me check the Facebook. Guys, I can't see my comments. Alright. I've seen it. I'm working with two comments on two sides. Facebook and
What did you put in the salsa? Only 3
tomatoes, onions, shallots, and then sweet chili, black pepper, and salt. That's what we put in our salsa.
Did you put the salt when boiling potatoes?
Yes, a little bit. There we go. So we have the option of roasting these. We have the option of leaving them to cool down and use them as they are. What you guys prefer? Let me see if you've been listening. Tell me so that we work fast. It's almost 6 now. We should be done by 6 and our family should be eating by then. So what are we doing? What are we doing with the potatoes? I'm just double checking the meat. Nothing to be added, nothing to be subtracted. What am I supposed to do, my loves?
Roasting. Banana roasting. Let's roast
them. Okay. Facebook people, if you don't answer, do not delete. No. Apart from roasting, what else do we need? What you call? I need the baking tray. We can use them as they are. So now, who wants us to use them as they are? Lift up your hands.
roasted potatoes. Cool them.
Yeah?
Cool them.
Cool them. Turn 3. Cool. Use them as they are. And then 1 say roasted and 3 cool them as they are. I'm using YouTube and Facebook. So let's let them cool down. But before we do that, since they are cooling down, we're going to add some vinegar. Where's the vinegar? We need to add vinegar while they're still hot like this. Big no vinegar. Vinegar. White vinegar. So we are going to let them cool, but first we need to add a little bit of the vinegar, black pepper and vinegar. Trust me, my loves, you need to try this. You need to try this particular recipe. And then what do we have? Anna said cool them, roasted, cool them. Okay, go. Yes, we're using the egg and potato salad, Petronella. Hi, honey. Until you guys are following, we are doing do as I do. And then our meat is still simmering there. You guys will see how it's going to turn out. You are definitely going to love it. Our rice is almost ready, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, what are your pizza? I run the leader. Isn't we've already boiled our potatoes, so we are done with the salsa. It's simple, it's easy. You're going to use it when you're making your what do you call that? When you're making your braais, when you are lazy to make a salad and you just want something that's easy, you make this particular salsa. Auntie guys? Yes. Baba. Eh? You don't have anything to say. Oh my goodness. Mommy is working, Nana. Should no, go and ask Daddy. Okay, we are going to let them cool down. And so we have some vinegar. Go and take it. Mirai, I'm looking for a place to put my phone. Now I'm trying to navigate YouTube and there we go. And then we add our vinegar. We're going to let it cool down with the vinegar. How many tablespoons? 1 tablespoon is more than enough. Yeah. Until I'm telling you the measurements. And then you do like this. Oh! How does it taste? Sweet. Now there we go. We let them cool down, and my loves. So now we have our salsa. We have our potato salad to cool down. You cool it down. What else do we need to work on? I think I need that pot also. Let them cool down in it's a salsa I put to aside. It's some potatoes. Chakanakira kuita kumotuma. It's some potatoes. And then rinse that pot with water. We need to use it. Our rice is ready. Our rice is ready. Can you guys on YouTube see or it's still no cool down one? So we're going to let them cool down because I know most of us don't have an oven. So let's just do something that will work for everyone. Rice ready, right? Our rice is ready. There we go. Simple, easy, peasy. Since we're making a spicy rice, depending on how you want it, I would highly suggest, let me see. Switch on your oven at the moment. Give me a second, guys. Switch on your stove, and then you place your pan or whatever you're going to be using. Just switch it on and place your pan there. Don't worry about next process. I'll tell you as we are moving. Because don't want to get the texture right. Also, my mind is no. Do as I do, I run the leader. Yes, so here's our rice. This is parboiled. You can never go wrong with parboiled rice. Easy. It's already right, so fully cooked. You heard the ratios that I gave you guys, putting how many cups of water to how many cups of rice. To the taste, yeah, this house is getting hot. But we know what to do. So now I wanna show you guys how to prepare your vegetables. And we've already chopped these and on the side. You remember I told you guys that we're going to be using this one for our what? For our rice.
I used basnat. I don't have parboiled.
It's still fine. So just use any rice you have and cook it like how I told you. On low, it will evenly cook. Let me just place my pot on the side. I need to shift this so that people will be able to see. So in your pot, what I want you to do is wait. This is our meat. Ooh, it's really coming out well. It's really coming out well. Just follow the leader. Follow the leader. Let me taste. Maybe a bit of salt there. Don't add any salt yet, because sometimes salt here it settles at the bottom. So the moment your soup or whatever sauce you're preparing, by the time you prepare like guys are saying, very salty. So in your pot, what you need to do, make sure you're doing this on the oven and on the stove. Sorry, you add some oil. This is already a hot pot. You add your bell peppers. And then what you need to do is you need to fry them. That's why I'm placing them on the side so that you guys can see me frying them. Until they are soft. Sorry about that. Until they are soft. Auntie guys. Now we are racing against time. Because I know most of our families are hungry. I run, 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 I run. Mind got the church here in us. Today I was busy, but I'm sure you guys what I was preparing. Let me tell you, our bell peppers, remember, they are still frying. I'm still trying to keep you guys busy. Okay, so if you're there, you have to make sure you are frying them. Up until they are soft, they should not lose their color. They should be very, very soft. We are going to use them for our rice. That's my love. There we go. And you see how it is? So if you want, instead of cooking oil, the best thing you can do is use butter. Butter. Yeah. Margarine. Cooking and baking margarine here. Auntie my love. Yes. Now we're going to be adding our turmeric. So, say for instance, we use 2 cups in here. How many teaspoons of turmeric are we going to add? We're going to add about 1 teaspoon of the turmeric. Let me see. 1 teaspoon, guys. Yes, 1 teaspoon is more than enough. And then next up, we are going to add our rice spices. This is a savory rice. This one doesn't need a sticker, but it's a rice spice in last week. And 2 small holes. That's why I introduced you guys to 7 holes. Because you add your rice spice like this. You're not putting it on the stove again. You mix. Do the step on the side because you've already cooked your bell peppers and everything. You should have something like this or similar to this. Although I feel like we'll need a bit more turmeric and spicy. Let me see the rice that we have. Wait again. I think we need more of the rice spice. So rice spice, we are going to be putting about 1 tablespoon. It is that good. It is.
I will send my plate after 10 because I'm at work. I'm just watching, then I'll cook when I get home.
Okay, madam, no problem. I can't wait to see it. We take our rice, open it up. Originally, and based off on how we've always done our classes, we are supposed to put the rice into the spice. But on this particular class, we are going to add everything in the rice like this. This method actually works best, especially if you know that you have like a whole group of people coming over and you can't put it in a pan. You can just do this, fry everything on the side, and then you add. I'm trying to get all my turmeric and my rice spice from this pot, guys. That's why I'm putting my rice in there. I need every inch. That's why it's usually the other way. So instead of putting the spicy vegetables, we usually take the rice onto the vegetables. And then you start mixing up until all of the rice is fully coated with the spice and also
I'm watching. I'm on my diet plan, so today no rice.
Use brown rice. Take brown rice. And I want to show you what's happening with our meat in a bit. Let me just finish up. You mix like this. That's it. You are done. You don't need to do anything else, Kana. You have to make sure that all of the rice is fully covered with the what? With the spice. Oh, done.
Instead of rice spice, what should I use?
Turmeric. Turmeric and salt. I So sweet. There we go. Yeah, done with your guys. Ooh, pizza. One thing about cast iron pots, they are really hot. Can you guys see? Cover and let it sit on the side.
Can I have no onions?
No. You can put onions if you want, but on this one we only put bell peppers. If you want onions, like how I told you, put. And remember, if you do remember, I told you guys to also put even turmeric on its own. It still works, and especially if you're on a budget. So, in conclusion, rice, we are done. Completely, utterly done. Let me just set aside and then we put the everything else. And yeah, come.
I'll just put it down.
Yeah. Our meat, remember our meat has just been, I'm going to go quarter yoga, right? Let me try and reduce this. Because now, as you can see, our soup has thickened. I don't know if you guys can see, but it has thickened. Do you have a teaspoon? Taste yours. Come and tell me, how does it taste? This tastes divine. Oh my goodness. We did not add any tomatoes in here. What did we add? Tomato paste and bell peppers. That was it, and we let it do the work. I tested this with the chicken. Ooh, I loved it. And I said, you know what? I'm definitely going to try this with my pork. I don't know if you guys can see, but there we go. Our soup has thickened. Let me try and get a bigger spoon so that you guys can see. It's so simple. We are doing a simple meal. Like I said, even pork, if you can get pork, pork is usually cheap in Zim. I don't know as compared to everything else. Can you see how thick it is? Did you see me add anything else apart from the spices and water and bell peppers? No, because already meat has its own stock that it can show it makes us cold. But if you're doing it for big, it's still going to be okay. You can always use your additions that you want. Auntie, we set our meat aside. Auntie Malas, where's the job I want to wipe for? Do you have a knife? Is there a knife? It's fine, let me go and check. Alright, that one.
My rice is delicious. Rakutopera pastov. Did you out carrots in rice, or it's just bell peppers and spices?
Add carrots, onion, whatever vegetables you want. I was peeling my eggs. When I put this one wrong, but anyway. How would you like to cut your egg? I actually like to see a little bit of eggs in there. I hate cutting them into tiny pieces unless we're making a sandwich. So I'm just going to cut them into and slice it like this into rings. Hmm? Yeah. So here we go. We have our potatoes. We also, let me close the water. We have our potatoes, we have our eggs in here. Remember our potatoes, what did we put in our potatoes? Vinegar, black pepper, salt. That's it. Antimalas. So you have the option of quite a lot. You can always put parsley in here. If you have parsley, sprinkle just about half a teaspoon of chopped parsley. You have the option of putting bell peppers. You have the option of putting cheese. You have the option of putting some Russian sausages in here. Whatever you have. What are we working with now? I have eggs. I think I also have some cheese. I also have some bell peppers. Let me see which bell peppers I'm going to be using. Do I have green bell peppers? Between the two, I should have that. So let me go and get my bell peppers and then I cut them. I have this one currently. On Echo YouTube, you should thank my daughter who's holding the phone for you guys. You should thank her. Thank you, Sharon, for holding the phone. Number one. Number two, when you're because now if you add our mayonnaise when it's like this, it's going to look bland and just simple. We don't want that. We want ours to be extraordinary.
Do you sell those branded aprons? I also want one.
Okay, my love. I'll send it to you. Just send me your details. There we go. You add in there. What else are we going to be adding? Should we add the parsley and the cheese? Let me go and check if I still have more parsley and some cheddar or Gouda cheese. And not mozzarella. We want something with a little bit of taste in there. So for now, let's work on our eggs and chop out whatever we have in our houses. I'm leaving it here so that you guys can see and start working. I can't wait. I'm in love. There we go. I think we have, this is the only parsley that I managed to find. But what to do. Akangasiya inonzi teaspoon yekusanganisira ichi. Okay. Can you see how small, how I'm cutting my parsley into tiny pieces, my love? Into tiny, tiny pieces. This is the only parsley I have. So what do? We use what we have. And then, this is
Can I use dry
golden.
parsley?
Yes, you can use dry parsley, it works. Now we get our cheese. Can you see how I'm slicing it into thin slices? And yes, because you don't want to taste a lot of cheese in there. You want to get a hint of the cheese in your food. You guys were complaining because you. It's almost past. Thank God we are done. Your families must be furnished now. I just want your room. Okay, we're done. What else? Like I say, I'm not serious. And can you see the pieces that we have? It should be a hint. And so much so that even when someone tastes your salad, in a to siana as compared to the one they are used to. Because they will be, my goodness, something. What was that something? And I told you guys, if you recently joined us, thank you for being here. You should have come earlier, but don't worry, you haven't missed much. We're still running our classes. There we go. And we are going to
How
get
did you
our...
cut the zai cubes in half?
No, I slice them into rings like this one because I want to see the egg, especially when they're having a salad. You guys, you have to see the egg. And
what cheese did you use?
I used Gouda cheese. I used Gouda, so you can use Gouda or cheddar. And you can taste even that one in Zim. You guys have Vuga Vuga. Use that one. Use that one. Let me get a spoon and then I mix it up. And some please. In that zone. Okay, you guys see my face. I'm back because we're about to serve. You see, so quick, so fast. The glazed carrots I would need to give you guys the recipe. Because now I'm a bit. Yeah, again. You can never have too much mayonnaise. Yeah, Dad, you can. Then we mix. So you can chill this before serving or you serve immediately, especially if you're starving like me. Yo, guys, I am starving. I need more. Put as much as you want, but not too much. Are we together? Ooh, don't you want to taste? Don't you want to taste? Don't you want to taste? It actually smells divine. As in coffee.
Oh, the oils just went.
Hmm?
Did you add potatoes already?
Yes, the potatoes were inside. Where were you? Where were you? You see? We are done. So say that in no glazed carrots, I'll give you guys the recipe. 1/2 past, I think we crossed the time. Look at our meat. For the sake of those who were not there, this is how thick the soup is. Murbon, did you see me adding anything else? We just let it cook on its own and we are going to serve it now. That's why I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. There we go, we have our plate now. It's time for us to plate our food. I'm coming. Get a small bowl. This is plating, simplest plating that my students are used to. If you're not and you're new, you place your rice aside. Like this. Are we together? Once you are done, get your plate. Like that. Simple. No problems. Voila. Oh, do you guys like my plates? Ooh, understand? I have some pretty nice plates. For our meat. I'm not hungry. Would you say this is pork? This literally looks like beef, but like I said, you can always use it for beef, auntie. It's not a first metal we shall say pork. Just use beef if you have. Let me get our salsa and our.
What other meatballs can we do with the pork recipe?
What other?
Meatballs.
What about meatballs?
What other meatballs can we do with the pork recipe?
Even chicken. I think we use a similar recipe to do our chicken. We use a similar recipe to do pork today. So I think maybe beef and chicken will actually work also. And our salsa. Ooh, I'm already salivating. English! Wow. You guys should come for my English lessons. You guys know I'm a teacher by profession, isn't it? And then this is simple. We are done in less than, no matter in just an hour. In as much as I want to be greedy, I want my plate properly mixed and properly plated. Not too much, not too little, just right. There we go. Can you see what happened here? Can you see? You don't want that. So what you need is to get a paper towel or a nice clean cloth, and then you just wipe. And you're done. You enjoy your beautiful plate. Thank you so much to everyone who joined. My loves, I've fulfilled your request. We've done everything in this class. Any questions before I log off and I start?
Where did the cucumbers go?
No, not paprika, Hazel. Not paprika. You use rice spice. That's how we get that yellow color. Any more questions?
Where did the cucumbers go?
No, you can in the salsa. Any more questions? I don't believe we have any more. So let me love you and let me leave you. Your video will be on YouTube. I think I'll upload it on YouTube so that you guys can see. I think with that being said, that's all. Let me love you. Let me leave you. Have a beautiful and a blessed Sunday. Just like you. Mwah! Daneta, let's go to more cook. Because now I'm tired and we are done cooking. It's time for us to do what? To eat.
But you never mentioned cucumbers.
They were part of the salsa. We say we use what we have, auntie. So you're either going to add spring onions, tomatoes, sweet chili, parsley, and cucumbers. If you don't have cucumbers, it's still fine. Use the rest. If you don't have onions, still fine. Use everything else, auntie. We want that nice sauce. Any more questions? I'm still here. This is okay for me. What else? What else? What else?
Thank you, Sharon, for holding the phone. You're welcome.
This is my baby boy. Let me show you Sharon. Angachi record. Thank you so much, my lovies. There we go. And there we have our plate. Any more questions? Any more questions, honey? Tell me, ask away before I log off. Who is that, Benagate? Thank you so much, you guys, for being here and for following and for attending our live class. So we'll see. After this, I'm coming to my class to see if you guys did as I did. I want to see these plates latest tomorrow morning, because you remember we have the calendar. Yes, we have the calendar, so it's a lot. It's a lot. Can you see the pork? I need to shoot a few videos and then takuto sota my nice. Let me love you and leave you, my love is mwah. How do I